February 18th, I'm Christian McAllister, and this is your CQ-TV. February is Black History Month. Catherine Carter got to talk to one of the members of the Black Heritage Club about how they were encouraging students to celebrate the impact that African Americans have had on our nation.
Senior Rosalie Dozier is proud of her heritage and is excited about all of the different activities that the Black Heritage Club has planned for February.
Well, the Black Heritage Club plans to do a program where we have speakers and we have some performances that are showing music from Black history. Also, we plan to do a taste of Africa with different foods that originate from Africa that many people probably don't even know. And we also do the trivia every morning. We absolutely give people opportunities to learn about Black history.
Reporting for the CQ-TV, I'm Katie Carter.
Last week, Principal Dana Fall instituted a change in the exam exemption policy. Kaylee Hesselgrave spoke with Mr. Fall to get the details.
That is correct. We have an attendance problem at Sumter High, and this is an attempt to try and get the kids to school because if they're not here, they can't learn. And the policy states that if they have 3 or less unexcused absences or tardies, then they can exempt their final exam as long as it's not a state-mandated test.
While the intent of the new policy is positive, reactions to the change have been mixed.
I think that the exam policy is somewhat unfair to students that actually do their work and are able to maintain an A in the class, and then the students that just show up for the class are able to be exempt from it. I don't think that's really fair to all the rest of the students.
The new exam policy encourages kids or people to, be on time for class and stuff like that. So
it really doesn't make any difference to me since I make A's and B's, so I strive to get a 93 or higher anyways. So.
Ultimately, Mr. Fall hopes that this change will encourage all students to choose to attend school and get to class on time.
We're in this for the kids to get the best that they can possibly get, and if they're not here at school, they're not getting anything.
Reporting for the CQ-TV, I'm Kaylee Hesselgrave.
Thanks, Kaylee. Also, last week, Mark Barnes was named the new Sumter High School football coach. Cindy Gray McDonald spoke with Coach Barnes to hear about his plans for the Gamecocks.
Mark Burns has been coaching for 26 years in North Carolina and is bringing that experience to the Gamecocks.
What are you hoping to bring to the football program?
I think number one is a feeling of a trust factor between the coaches and the players, and making sure they understand that we love them and care about them, and build a family type relationship, and understand that the relationship is more important than everything else. And if you got that, then the X's and O's as far as strategies in football is not near as important as relationship between the coach and the players, and understand we want to do it together.
Barnes says that he is excited about being part of a Sumter High School program that has such a rich tradition and that he plans on making Sumter his new home. Reporting for the CQ-TV, I'm Sydney Gray McDonald.
Entertainment reporter Amanda Redfoot has been checking out the latest in television and film. Let's see what she has to share with us this week. Amanda?
Thanks, Christian. Arthur Ransom Reagan's novel, popular for its use of vintage photos, Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, has written the second book of the series, the second novel of Miss Peregrine's Peculiar Children, which continues right where the first book left off in 1940. After having barely escaped Miss Peregrine's island, main character Jacob and his friends must journey to the peculiar capital of the world, London, England, discovering new potential allies and several strange animals. Similarly to the first novel, Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children will be filled with vintage photos. You can read the continuing adventures of Jacob on February 23rd, the novel's release date. In the world of music, Mr. Wives, known for their song Vagabond from the hit TV series Finding Carter, will release their new album Our Own House on February 24th. Mr. Wives' new album gives off an edgy, alternative rock pop feel, similar to the previous albums. Our Own House consists of 12 tracks: Our Own House, Not Your Way, Reflections, Oceans, Best I Can Do, Hurricanes, Coffins, No Need for Dreaming, Boxer and the Sun, Imagination Infatuation, Vagabond, and Queens. You can hear the Mr. Wives' new album being released on February 24th. Back to you, Christian.
Thanks, Amanda. Coming up, we'll get the rundown on sports, meet our student of the week, and hear about a feature story that will appear in the March 20th edition of the Cox Quill. But first, a word from our sponsors.
At Central Carolina Technical College, your success is our goal.
I saved thousands of dollars by attending Central Carolina Technical College's amazing criminal justice technology program.
I love Central Carolina because it's helped me save money to transfer to a four-year university.
I chose Central Carolina because it was the best choice for engineering graphics technology.
Find your path at cctech.edu.
Welcome back. It's time now to find out what's happening in the Gamecock sports world. So let's go to Sydney Gray McDonald.
Thanks, Christian. After defeating Socastee on Friday 54-27, the varsity boys basketball team finished their season with a region record of 8-2. They will host their first playoff game tonight against South Aiken at home. The girls varsity basketball team also made it to the playoffs after crushing Socastee 69-42, ending their season with a region record of 10-2. The girls hosted their first playoff game last night, and we will post these scores to our Twitter account today. Seniors Nyjah Davis and Khadijah Kennedy have both stood out outside of high school. Nyjah has been selected as a member of the Carolina All-Star team and Khadijah a member of the North-South team. The wrestling team will host their individual lower state playoffs on February 20th and 21st here at Sumter High School. To find out more about what's happening in the world of Sumter High School sports, check out thecqonline.com or follow us on Twitter at @thecqtweets. Back to you, Christian.
Ashley McElveen has been seeking students to pursue interesting passions both in the school and out of it. Let's go to her now to find out who our Student of the Week is. Ashley?
Thanks, Christian. I'm here with our Student of the Week, Ingrid Mata. Ingrid, what do you participate in here at Sumter High?
I am in the drama club and I was Miss Freshman in the Miss Sumter High pageant.
And why did you choose to do the pageant?
I wanted to show people that you can do whatever it is that you set your mind to and succeed.
And how did it feel when you won?
I was very excited, very nervous, but I was very excited.
Thanks, Ingrid. To find out more about our Student of the Week, check out thecqonline.com. Back to you, Christian.
Junior Larry Fuller understands the nature of teamwork. He's learned it on the football field, but has also gained it through his experience with the Sumter High School Orchestra. Isabel Houck talked to Larry about what it takes to be a bassist in a great music program.
So, how long have you been in orchestra?
I've been in orchestra since 6th grade, so that's about 5 years now.
And what instrument do you play?
I played the double bass.
Why did you join orchestra?
Because I want to do something different. When I first got the opportunity to do it back in elementary school, I didn't want to do chorus anymore, so I said, let's try string, let's try this out.
Why have you stayed in orchestra for as long as you have?
Because I enjoy playing music, and I love to perform, that's why.
With the guidance of Sumter High School's orchestra conductor, Eric Hines, Larry has been able to develop his passion for music. He takes pride in being a member of the orchestra and is especially proud to play the double bass. He loves how versatile his instrument is.
So many things you can do on the bass. That it's not just design orchestra. You can play for different kinds of genres, like jazz. It's most known for is jazz. It's fun to play jazz on bass.
Reporting for the CQTV, I'm Isabel Houck.
Thank you, Isabel. Find out more about Larry's story in the March 20th print edition of the Cox Quill. That's all for this edition of the CQTV. Our next show will air on March 4th. In the meantime, check out thecqonline.com or follow us at the CQ Tweets on Twitter to see what's happening at SHS. Reporting for the CQTV, I'm Christian McAllister. Have a good day, Sumter High.